rocket like rocket fuel.
S-T-R-O. Yeah.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't...
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, some might say it's...
Mr. Matthew Adler thinks he's better than me.
The punter and kickoff man, Sam Martin, to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is taken at the 3. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Touchdown goes for much, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Lions offense coming out on the field here, and a lot of talk about their quarterback position because on Thanksgiving, Matthew Stafford, the back injury, Jeff Driscoll, hamstring injury. So David Blau gets a start, and you would have thought the talk on Thanksgiving, if it was going to be about a Purdue quarterback, would have been about Drew Brees, but Blau got all the hype.
Yeah, not Len Dawson.
No.
Not Bob Greasy.
Not Bob Greasy either.
Drew Brees.
Yes.
I like it. Well, here, how about this, too? David Blau was undrafted, okay? Signed with Cleveland in preseason. The Lions always liked him, didn't get a chance to draft him, had a need at quarterback, and made a trade for David Blau in preseason. Now, how often does an undrafted free agent get traded for? Rare, right? It happened, and it paid off. I thought he played well in the Thanksgiving Day game against the Bears. Didn't get as much help as he needed, but now he'll be the starter going forward, I believe.
On the move to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. And here are the Raven defensive starters.
Let's go to the middle of the Baltimore defense where Brandon Williams holds court. And we often talk about how difficult it is to stop a big-time runner. How about trying to stop a big-time guy in the middle who wreaks havoc both with pass rush and against the run? Brandon Williams went to his first Pro Bowl at the end of the 2018 season.
It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
There we go.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Scarborough. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. They'll set up the throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the
young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder.
And there he goes again. Past the 20. And all the way in for as the Ravens push further out in front.
can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. The big fella. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
There we go.
So the defense forces the fumble to get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower postgame. Tucker with the extra point. 21-3 is your score after 1.
Come on, I haven't even got the ball once.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you got a talented back, give it back to him.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
I wasn't even paying attention.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh my
And now he'll take it and run. And they'll bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
Why wouldn't I,
They'll look to throw now on first down. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
are you kidding me? Are you kidding
Does
me?
the big boy have the juice? 20.
Are you kidding me?
And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Come on.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Lions offense coming back out here, CD. This is a team that is struggling right now in the season. 5 straight losses, so now they're 3-8-1. Most recent defeat in that traditional Thanksgiving Day game against Chicago, 24-20. It's now 3 straight years that the Lions have lost there at home on Turkey Day.
Yeah, and the last 2 years have been to the Bears, and that's how the Turkey Day tradition started in 1934 against that team from Chicago. And the Bears won that game 19-16. So I guess the tradition actually continues, unfortunately, for them. I would have expected the Lions, when they were 2-0-1 earlier this season, to still be in the playoff race at this point. Injuries have played a factor in it, and they've lost so many close games. Throughout the year, the Lions have led in just about every game they've played. Hard for them to close the deal.
Now back to throw.
There we go.
That is incomplete.
Give me the ball. Make it 35.
No problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room.
Are you kidding me?
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark that down as an 85-yard punt return as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. Tucker now to add the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if some guys are going to be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
19 yards to pick up there.
Is he
Move the
really
chains.
doing no huddle?
They'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. And that'll bring up second down. CD, while we have a quick second here, I want to give a shout-out to 3 teams who have struggled mightily this year, who all got wins in Week 12. The Dolphins, the Reds, nowhere to go here. He lost
Are
the
you
football.
kidding me?
And it's picked
Are
up
you
by the
still
Ravens.
kidding me?
10. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream to having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now.
28-3.
A minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
A carry now for McKissick. And they see right through that defensively.
It's a timeout because when I stop you,
and take it down to the
I'm going to probably
backfield.
have to take a timeout here. It kind of sucks. I'm going to blitz. I don't care. I'm blitzing.
This is Scarborough, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Hey, it's
Now the
probably the
Ravens
first time
going
I'm
to use one of their
going to the ball.
timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
If I get a punt return here, this game's rigged.
Returnable for Thomas. Nice footwork at the 25. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
I was going to say, there's no way.
For a second,
There's
like he
no
might take
way
it
I'm
all
going
the
to
way,
not
but
get
as
the
it
ball.
stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside
Mesh
the
spot.
15.
I'm going to run with Jackson.
They'll
Jackson,
throw
get
on
outside,
first
get
down
outside.
with Jackson being chased out left.
Touchdown.
He's going to touchdown Ravens.
Heard a Coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Tucker with the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Why is Sean Mendez playing in the background? What the heck?
They'll keep it on the ground again
there
here.
We go.
And the
okay.
running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll
They're
stop him behind the
it.
line. Ravens going to use their
They're just
third
gonna run
and
it, so
final
I have
timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
100% that I'm blitzing.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. A good rally to the football holds them to 2, and that brings up a fourth down.
4 timeouts.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
No, it's going to be over 70.
And I never want to make something
like
more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, and it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
And it's taken in at the 9. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
We got this.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Jackson on first down. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. Here's Jackson to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 38 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Now Tucker to add the PAT.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Something called tomato
and
ice
Detroit
cream.
getting set to go now. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. It's Scarborough again, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw, and his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James, but it's going to be 2nd down. Well, partner, Thanksgiving in the rearview mirror, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all gone, and now if you look at the top 4 seeds right now as we hit, is it the quarter pole or the 3/4 pole?
It is the quarter pole, and we get to thank our NFL reporter, Randy Moss, who also has a great background in the sport of kings, for letting us know that's one of the most misused terms in that sport. It is the quarter pole, right? When they headed for the home stretch, is what he also said about it. I can't wait to see how this thing ends.
Well, we got New England and Baltimore, the top 2 seeds in the AFC, Seattle and New Orleans in the NFC. You think it stays that way at the end?
I think it's going to be a heck of a battle. I think Baltimore, yes. New England's going to get a battle from Buffalo, but I think they're going to stay in the spot.
There's really
Seattle,
a guy.
they're going to battle San Francisco. They're just going to trade it back and forth, and it's going to come down to Week 17, I believe,
really
to decide that one. And New Orleans, yes, they will retain a top 2 spot.
Moss. Go get the ball. Oh, there it is. Good.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team.
Come
their
on,
drive and
Jackson.
will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Everyone in this stadium knows Jackson can do that as well as any QB in the league. They talked about limiting some of his running this year, especially the design runs, but he's still going to scramble when he feels he has green in front of him. He led all quarterbacks last year, 695 yards rushing. And keep in mind, 80% of those came in the 7-game stretch when he was named starter late in the season. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Scampering home from 19 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I don't care what they say for me to do. Oh, this is a run.
They'll start things on 1st down with Bo Scarborough. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, 4th quarter.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Wow.
Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Mr. Matthew.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hawkinson.
Make him fumble.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And for 20.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Right side, it's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Holding offense.
Okay. I'll accept that.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. The Lions on 3rd down. It's been a problem, just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
I swear, if that does amazing though.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues in this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. 1-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync, quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines.
4th down.
Nothing's worked for them. They've got to
warning.
find a way to start matching each other's movements.
It'll wind up being a
2-minute
loss of 2.
warning.
And it'll be 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Thomas.
Oh my goodness.
And he's loose again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Back to throw here.
Get it.
Here. He lost the
What are you doing?
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Seriously.
And here now the punter, Martin,
get the
booming
ball.
this one away. He'll return it from the 6.
Oh my God, that was horrible.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term.
This is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline.
I think they pretty much locked this one
away. Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now Jackson, blitz coming, and down he goes.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation,
I think
somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Yes,
looking
get out
for
of
his
bounds.
running back, and he's got it. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Yes,
and that one drops to the ground. Incomplete.
One more incomplete pass.
Stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
One more
An
incomplete
pass on
or
that last
sack.
play,
I don't
and that
even
means
care.
they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw.
Oh, yes.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And some space here. There he goes right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried the fake X point, but nothing comes of it.